Well, until a couple of days ago, I had never heard of this lovely woman or heard about this song. This popped up while I was rummaging through YouTube, and I heard the first 10 seconds and I'm like, "Ooh, boy, I like her voice, and the sound is really funky." Sort of sounded like James Brown. So I turned it off after 10 seconds and I'm like, I'm going to do a reaction to this. Well, it turns out that this is actually a James Brown song. He wrote it, he arranged it, he produced it. I think for Lyn Collins. It turns out Lyn was his girlfriend back in the early 70s. She was also a backup singer in his band. Evidently, he was a little bit controlling of her, bought her a dedicated line to her house and told her, "If that phone rings, it's me, you better answer it." Okay, James. All right. So anyway, I mean, the way they did things back then. Okay. But anyway, so James Brown wrote this song and it sounded pretty funky in the first 10 seconds. So I'm really looking forward to listening to this. So what do you say we jump in and listen to this lovely woman, Lyn Collins, sing? Think about it. I think it may be kind of sassy. Here we go.
Hey fellas, yeah. I'm talking to you and you too.
All right, let me just say real quick. I thought when I first heard it, I didn't see the picture. I was thinking this is Aretha Franklin. Man, it's got so much power, so much sass. Okay, here we go.
You guys know who I'm talking to. Those of you who go out and stay out all night and have the next day. Expect us to be home when you get there. But let me tell you something.
Wow.
The sisters are not going for that no more. Because we realized two things. That you aren't doing anything for us. That we can better do for ourselves. So from now on, we're going to use what we got to get what we want. So you'd better think.
Yeah.
There was a time when we had respect.
Is that James in the background?
That's the thing I never will forget. Now, baby, I got a
saxophone.
right to live and a whole lot of love
Sassy.
that I wanna give. Yeah. But before I give it up, I gotta think. What the future holds for me is too far ahead to see. I don't need no heartache, I can't stand no misery. Let me
All right, let me just say real quick, I'm loving her voice. I'm loving the sass, loving the funk sound on this. This is definitely James Brown produced. You got the bongos, you got the drums, you got the bass guitar, you got the sax, and I'm loving the whole message on this. Hey, girls, we got to control our lives, our romantic relationships. We got to think, keep these guys in line. Oh my, and that's the only way we're going to be happy. Okay, well, I'm loving this. Let's go. Yeah, there's James.
It takes two to make a thing go right.
Yes, it does.
It takes two to make it out of sight.
Yes, it does.
All right.
Come on, baby. Ow.
Don't say it's easy, 'cause you know it can be rough. Just plain living, sometimes it's kind of tough. If it's not in your vision, don't make no decision. Hey, yeah. All right.
Oh, her voice. Nice. Tambourines.
So I'm laying the cards on the table. When it comes to taking care of me, I know I'm able. You may not call it true, but I won't do nothing that you won't do. Said I won't do nothing that you won't do. So think about the good things. Come on, think.
That ended way too soon, folks. Oh my God, what fun that was. I mean, that's an anthem song. You got to think. We got to think, girls and boys. You got to think. You got to think about me. You got to think about what's right. Oh my God. So I don't know if James Brown wrote this for himself or if he actually wrote it for Lynn. But it works on both levels, from both genders, you know. But it just sounds better because women a lot of times take the back seat in a relationship. So this is taking charge, taking the power. And her voice, it doesn't quite have the richness of Aretha Franklin. It's a little bit thinner, but I really like it. It's got this almost horn sound to it, Lyn's voice. And speaking of horns, I love the horns in this. The whole funk arrangement on this. I love the way James stops it occasionally, comes back in with only the drums, gives it a lot of thumping, heartbeat, pounding feel to it. But so complex. His arrangements are just simply phenomenal. So much energy. Every song that he's ever done has so much energy. And this one does too. Really nicely done. I think it's kind of ironic that if he was a bit of a control freak over her, this song is a woman basically asserting her control over her man, the men in her life. That's interesting. That's a nice irony there. Anyway, yeah, I love this. This is from 1972, by the way. And I think James actually took a little bit of the idea, maybe even the lyrics from the Five Royales song, Think. I think that was pre-1960. But anyway, this is really well done. Y'all let me know what you think. I'll catch you soon. Take care of yourselves. Bye now.